Until you love yourself, you will never know who you really are, and you won't know what you're really capable of. It is only when you have mastered the art of loving yourself that you can truly love others. Make yourself a priority. At the end of the day, you are your longest commitment. You have to choose yourself, even when others refuse to. If protecting your peace is selfish, so be it. Dear self, forgive your past mistakes and focus on the present moment. Don't ever be afraid to shine. Remember, the sun doesn't give a fuck who it blinds. Be the love you never received. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their options. To fall in love with yourself is the first secret to happiness. If you aren't good at loving yourself, you will have a difficult time loving anyone, since you'll resent the time and energy you give another person that you aren't even giving to yourself. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. To love yourself right now, just as you are, is to give yourself heaven. Don't wait until you die. If you wait, you die now. If you love, you live now. You have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Love yourself first and everything else falls into line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down. No other love, no matter how genuine it is, can fulfill one's heart better than unconditional self-love. Owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing that we'll ever do. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Your words have so much power. Every day, if you tell yourself, "I love you," if you give yourself one word of validation, it will change your mind. Loving yourself isn't vanity, it's sanity. Self-love is an ocean, and your heart is a vessel. Make it full, and any excess will spill over into the lives of the people you hold dear. But you must come first. If you have the ability to love yourself first. When I loved myself enough, I began leaving whatever wasn't healthy. This meant people, jobs, my own beliefs, and habits, anything that kept me small. My judgment called it disloyal. Now I see it as self-loving. Fall in love with taking care of yourself. Fall in love with the path of deep healing. Fall in love with becoming the best version of yourself, but with patience, with compassion, and respect to your own journey. I think self-love isn't some destination you get to, and you are then incapable of feeling those feelings, but a journey in which you adapt your experiences to make for a happier life. It's all about falling in love with yourself and sharing that love with someone who appreciates you, rather than looking for love to compensate for a self-love deficit. Because one believes in oneself, one doesn't try to convince others. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. Love yourself enough to set boundaries. Your time and energy are precious. You get to choose how you use it. You teach people how to treat you by deciding what you will and won't accept. You are not perfect, and it is okay. No one is perfect anyway. A healthy self-love means we have no compulsion but justify to ourselves or others why we take vacations, why we sleep late, why we buy new shoes, why we spoil ourselves from time to time. We feel comfortable doing things which add quality and beauty to life. Your sense of self-worth comes from you alone, never the opinion of others. The better you feel about yourself, the less you feel the need to show off. Self-love is not something that you get in one day or 2 days. It's an ongoing process, and I go through it every day. You cannot be lonely if you like the person you're alone with. Self-love will heal you, empower you, restore you, and open up new worlds within you and around you. Self-love is the key to your mental, spiritual, and mental health.